How's everyone doing today? And today I'm bringing you some Thanos gameplay. Hey, how's everyone doing today? And this is Mastemine, bringing you another great game of Fortnite. Alright, but hopping in here, this was my second game I had ever played this new limited time mode, just launched out today for the new Avengers Infinity Wars movie. You can play as Thanos, which is a character that is in that movie. Don't want to give any spoilers, but essentially, he's one of the main characters in the movie, and you can actually play as him in this game mode. So it's just really a fun way to see some cooperation going on with Epic Games and Marvel. So hopping in here, the first game that I played didn't end up too well. Ended up dying pretty quick, pretty much as soon as I landed, honestly. And then I knew that I'd have to land somewhere else that wasn't as busy, so I decided that I wanted to land over here in the factory area because it was near the edge of the circle, and for me, I just kind of wanted to try and live to the very end just to see if I could actually play as Thanos, because this only was my second game in this, and I hadn't really looked up too much about it yet. I kind of just knew that you could play as him and that you got special abilities, and that's about all I knew. I didn't even know what the abilities did or anything, so this was just me going in and having a little bit of fun. And there was a little bit of a patch drop today, nothing too special. Just gonna be kind of playing the game out here, and hope you guys enjoy the video. Now, I did know that I had to be kind of careful because this is a solo-only game mode, but some people were trying to team up, like on the person that's playing as Thanos, or you can just go around and kill people. It's basically just like a solo match, except for the fact that you can play as Thanos. And Thanos, he's pretty powerful, honestly. Thanos, he kind of has this, I think he has about 800 health and like 200 shields, and essentially he doesn't get any of his health back, but he can lose his shield. And if you kill somebody, you get all your shield back, but you do not get any health back. So you got to be kind of careful in how you actually use Thanos. And that was something that I kind of had to learn when I first started playing him in this game mode that you're getting ready to see. And it's just something that was just kind of an interesting mechanic to see them actually doing this in this game. Now this is just me kind of going around, farming up some mats, because they increased the farm mats, and also they increased like the rarities. So like you were only supposed to, you can find some grays and some green items, but like a huge majority of the items you're going to find out of chests and things are going to be like legendary scars and grenade launchers and rockets. Because Thanos does have a lot of health, so you're going to need some gunpowder and some firepower to be able to take him down. Now, this is just really interesting to me, and like also whenever you're actually playing the game mode, you can actually see your compass. You can actually see where Thanos is at all times on the map, so you can't just like play as Thanos and just try and hide it out to the end. He actually is on the map at all times, 100% of the time. So you see where it comes down at right at the very start. Basically, it comes down on in a crater, and then basically like in a meteor. And then once the first person picks it up, then the match kind of starts off, and everyone kind of tries to rush for it right at first, but not me. I kind of want to just play a little bit safer, get a couple kills right at the beginning. I knew I needed to try and get the numbers down, of course, in the game, because the more people that are in, the harder it's going to be for you to win as Thanos. So I made quick work of that guy, kind of just build up over him and kind of put the pressure on him right there. He didn't really expect me to throw that grenade launcher into that room with him, and he closed the door on himself, so he kind of trapped himself there, to be honest with you. It wasn't much that he could honestly do, and after he put that porta fort up, it was pretty much over. So I'm just moving towards Thanos right now because I know Thanos is over here, and he glows pretty bright orange, and there he is right over there in the distance. I'm gonna start firing at him, trying to take some shots on him, just try and weaken him up. And then whenever he dies, you see that light shoot up, and that's how you know that he's died, and someone else can go pick up the gauntlet then at that point and then use it. Now this guy's gonna try and push me, and for some reason he doesn't decide to pull a gun out for a long time, so he just ends up dying pretty easily to me. And that should be, I think, my 4th or my 5th kill that I had this game. Trying to play a little bit more careful now, of course, because I know Thanos is near. Don't really want to draw too much attention to myself, because I know someone just picked up that Thanos, so that means that they're going to have full health and full shields. But I see someone else getting ready to fire at him, and he's going after someone else, so I decided to help that person out and try and weaken him up a little bit. the hard part is really is making sure you can beat the other person that might be near to the actual gauntlet. So even though if I did kill this guy right here, it wouldn't matter that much because the next guy up there with him and battling him is going to be able to pick it up before I can even reach it. So you got to be a little bit careful. I see a guy, take a snipe, kill him, turn back around because I'm getting fired at from the rear. Don't really know where he's at, but I know I just want to push that Thanos because I know that I'm really close now and I just really want to be able to use it. I know that someone else is going to be trying to pick it up, but I just want to keep moving towards it because the circle is coming in as well. So I'm just trying to move towards the circle a little bit, as well as kind of move towards Thanos because the circle is getting a little bit smaller, and I know that I need to get and become Thanos at some point during this match if I actually want to be able to win it with a fairly good amount of confidence, because in this game mode it'd be very hard to win without being Thanos because of the fact of the increased spawn loot. So you're going to be seeing a lot of grenade launchers and rocket launchers, and I see this guy right here just hiding underneath there. Just shotgun him right in the knees, take his ankles out, and he's done. Take him out. Alright, so I hear Thanos is really close to me now, so I know that I gotta be really careful. I'm guessing that this guy might have fought him for a little bit and is trying to heal up, possibly. Not really sure, but he left his legs exposed, and there he is right there. He doesn't really see me. He's pushing somebody else right now. I kind of just lay into him hard. So really surprised I didn't kill him. He's really low right now, about 40 health. He's like 1-2 shot. Throw the porta fort right in front of me. Didn't mean to throw it right in front of me. I meant to throw it at my feet, but it works. It is what it is. I know that I got to get down there though, because he is very weak. He has less than 40 health, and I just know that I need to get down there because he is very, very low at this point. And there he goes. He's down. So I know I got to beat the person down that was right beside me. I see another guy trying to get down there without getting hurt. I decided to try and push this guy. Go ahead and push him before I get the Thanos to gauntlets. Shotgun him. I don't waste no time. Just trying to get to those gauntlets. I get the gauntlet. Pick it up. You drop all your weapons whenever you pick up that gauntlet. And this is where I knew it was going to get real fun. I haven't seen the movie yet personally, but playing as Thanos makes me want to go see that movie even more now. It is extremely exciting getting to play as someone so massive in this game. And then just a sheer power. I was learning his abilities, kind of jumping around, trying to test it out. So I could learn that you could... I seen that the guy before me had jumped and he shot his laser. I knew that I can jump. And I was learning that the longer I charged it, the higher I could actually jump. So me and this guy go on a little bit of a fight for a little bit here, because I'm not understanding Thanos completely yet. I don't realize that I can actually just melee him. I think that I actually have to use my special abilities. I don't know why I didn't connect the dots that I could actually just run up to him and start meleeing him. I don't realize that until here a little bit later in the game. And then I realized how powerful his melee actually is. It seems like it's a 2, maybe 3 hit, but every single person I've versed so far as Thanos has been all 2-hit kills. So I'm just trying to weaken him up here a little bit, and then that way I can push him. I am noticing that whenever I do jump, that I am frozen in place, so I'm just going to try and rush him, try and catch up to him, since I know he's trying to turn around and build walls. So I decided that try and fight him here a little bit. Get the kill, and you get your full shields back, so I actually ended up taking no damage from that engagement at all, thanks to my shields. You know, using cover and stuff, hiding behind the cliffs and such whenever I'm actually playing as Thanos, because I know when I stand still I'm pretty exposed, so a sniper shot is going to do quite a bit of damage to me. Going to do over 200, especially if it's a bolt. So I got to play a little bit careful, since I only have like 200 shield, that I don't want to lose all my shield at one sniper bullet just because I'm trying to jump at somebody. So I'm going to try and use cover as much as I can. I'm going to try and spot the last couple people. I ended up with a total of 11 kills in this game, which is quite a bit, I think, for only my second game in this game mode. And I'm going to try and keep playing a little bit more if I can, depending on how long they decide to keep the game mode in. And then at this point I realize how powerful the melee actually is. So I go around and I decide I'm going to start clearing some houses out. You know, there's I think about 5, maybe 6 people left at this point. So I know that they have to be inside this circle. The circle is not very large right now. I'd say it's not like it's second smallest circle in the game, I think, if I remember right. And I knew that they had to be pretty close. I think they were all just hiding at this point because they realized that I had full health and full shields, and they weren't really sure how to engage me at this point. But retail, all of Greasy here was going to be inside of the circle, so I knew that some of them were probably hiding in these houses. I wasn't sure exactly if they were or not, but kind of had a suspicion that some of them might be. So I decided to scout it out a little bit. I see some builds here. I learned that I can just tear through buildings with sheer force. It doesn't take any problem at all for me to take out buildings, so I just start taking out every building that I can. you know, to kind of try and weed them out if they're actually hiding inside these houses. I just target the houses with builds in them because I expect that if there's builds on them, that there could possibly be someone trying to hide inside there somewhere. So I kind of just keep jumping around. I see a build right there. Thought someone might be trying to hide in there, so I bust on through there. At this point, though, I do realize that if I take down every single house, I'm going to leave myself very exposed as well. So I decide that I'm going to leave a lot of the houses up, tear through a couple of them, you know, kind of leave some walls and such up. So that way I can actually charge my jump up without actually needing to expose myself. So I stand here, and this is whenever I realize that I should probably keep some of these buildings kind of intact a little bit, so I can just hide right here and then right smack dab in the middle of the circle. And at this point, you know, I can kind of just sit here, wait until I hear something. I heard the care packages, thought someone might be trying to go for them. So I decided to come over here to this house, tear an opening into that house, and then I'm kind of just looking around for some people. I realized, like I said, that I probably shouldn't tear down any of the houses because of the fact that I need them for cover just as much as they do. Because I can't build, but they can. So I need to make sure that I actually have somewhere that I can actually hide at. So I'm just kind of scouting around right now, trying to draw them out. At this point, there was only 4, maybe 3 people left. Can't remember 100%. But I heard that sniper shot off behind me, so I decided I was going to loop around the house here and try and see if I could see that sniper moving towards me because the circle was closing in on my location. I catch a glimpse of him going down the mountain right there. So then I'm deciding I'm just going to charge up my jump, and I'm going to jump towards him. Playing aggressive as Thanos, I think, is an extremely wise idea, but I don't think getting Thanos right off the bat is a great idea, just because everyone's going to be targeting you. And when you get down to about 25 or less people, I think that's the key moment to pick up Thanos, because at that point, there's going to be less people to target you all at the same time, and the circle's going to be fairly small, so you're going to be able to close in the gap a lot faster. Even though Thanos does have a really high jump, it doesn't mean that he's actually going to win the fight, or he's going to be able to reach people. So getting that circle closed in, definitely a key advantage. Hope some of these tips helped you guys, and if they did, make sure you give a like, comment down below, hit that subscribe button. Thanks, see you in the next one.